is going on, y'all? What is going on? As I get this heat pumping. It's another cold day. I don't know why I'm so frustrated, yo. Usually I'm prepared good for the cold. This year I was not prepared for this cold because it switched quick. It was a quick switch. It was like I could have swore I had the AC on like a week ago. Now it's freezing cold. Oh man, what's going on, y'all? Hope y'all are doing good. It's your boy 1PTA. Another day with the legends of America. Another lessonable day with the legends, the Hall of Famers of America. I hope y'all doing good. Man, it is Friday. I'm great. Head home. I think I might stop and get a mango smoothie today. I'm feeling like a mango smoothie. Y'all like mango smoothies? What is your favorite kind of smoothie? Please let me know. Mine is mango. Ever since I started traveling to Asia, I've been hooked on this fruit. My favorite fruit used to be watermelon. I'm from the hood of Baltimore City. We ate watermelon all day. Oh man, but ever since I started messing with mango, I can't stop it. I'm hooked on it. Hey yo, these videos, yo, I swear I would love every video to be positive. I would love every video to be upbeat. I like to joke around. I like to see people laugh and smile. I like to make people laugh and smile. I make my patients laugh and smile a lot. You know, I want you to smile. I want you to laugh. We need more of it. However, some of these videos are going to be a little bit more serious, not as lighthearted, because unfortunately, working in healthcare, we see a lot of serious issues. Everything is not jokes and games. We see a lot of serious situations. And one of the topics that I am starting, I'm not going to say I'm starting to see it a lot. I'm not going to say I'm starting to see it a lot. However, it just seems as if it's on an uptick. It seems as if it's on an uptick. And that is seeing more and more younger people ending up in nursing homes. Now, as a person who's been doing it for 15 years, I can say, you know how you always say back in the day, back in the day, when I started out, nursing homes I worked in, if a young person ended up in a nursing home, it was an uncontrollable event, which means maybe they got into a bad car accident, a motorcycle accident, maybe they had some type of disorder or disease, which required them to need a lot of assistance and end up in a nursing home for rehab. Maybe for a short stay, some unfortunately for long term. But frequently, more and more frequently, in 2024, and even a lot of my coworkers say this, we talk about this, we are seeing more and more younger adults ending up in nursing homes with controllable issues. What do I mean by controllable issues? I mean drug use, alcoholism, opioid addiction, all kinds of issues, mostly revolved around substance abuse. And that is landing younger people. I'm talking about mid-30s, early 30s to, mid-40s. When I look at my schedule and I look up a person's history and I see that they're younger than me, I get a sigh, because I'm like, yo, you do not belong in a place like this. You feel what I'm saying? You do not belong in a place like this. But we're seeing it happen more and more. I know that there's a health decline in the United States of America. The food we're eating is getting worse and worse for us as far as health-wise. We're getting, we're using more and more substances, putting toxic chemicals into our bodies. So we are seeing the effects of that in some of these facilities. I tell y'all all the time, I come from Baltimore City. I'm born and raised in Baltimore City. Spent half of my life there. I left probably around, 23, 25, around that time. But when you're growing up in an urban area, you'll see a lot of food deserts. You know what a food desert is? It's where the majority of the food you're eating comes from chemically chemical processed places like fast food restaurants. In the food desert, you'll find a lot of fast food restaurants, a lot of places that don't sell healthy foods. Even the grocery stores don't have the healthiest produce, don't have the healthiest foods, and the grocery stores are very few and far between in urban areas. It's just how it is. So they're called food deserts. So you end up eating a lot of unhealthy foods. A lot of nights, me and the fellas, we ate a lot of chicken boxes. I don't know where you from, but if you're from Baltimore, if you're from Maryland, you know what a chicken box is. It's basically 4 or 5 wings and fries. One of the best dinners you can eat growing up in the hood, especially if it's a good chicken box. So you ate a lot of deep fried foods. You ate a lot of oily and fatty Chinese food, not like Chinese food that they eat over in China. I'm talking about Chinese food that they bring over to the hood and serve it up. I don't know if you're down with yakami. If you don't know what yakami is, look it up. Yat Gaw Mein, YATGAWMEIN. Really good in the hood. And this is good stuff. Like I said, this is good food, but it's not good for you. So a lot of that contributes to poor health at a young age, and I was experiencing it. I don't know, what am I right now? I'm 44 years old, probably weigh about 190 pounds. I was maybe 18, 19, 20, probably weighing like 220, not in the best shape. And I was real active too. Played a lot of sports, but still, just because of the food I was eating, it wasn't good. So I was on a bad trajectory. I'm not saying I was going to end up in a nursing home, but I'm just saying I was on a bad trajectory. But in places like that, urban areas, and where we're seeing the influx of young people in the nursing homes are the nursing homes that are located in the urban areas. That's why I just talked about food deserts. But it's not just food. It's not just food. It's a lot of substance abuse are landing these young people in nursing homes, having to use walkers. Man, you're 35 years old, you're 40 years old, you shouldn't be using a walker. Feel what I'm saying? This is just a cautionary tale. That's what this video is. This is a cautionary tale, man. You might need to show this video to a young person that you know who was on a bad path. You feel what I'm saying? You might need to share this with a son, a daughter, a grandchild who's on a bad path, because the food that we're being given, served in some of these areas, it's not good for us. And a lot of substance abuse is landing people in places like nursing homes with 80 and 90-year-olds. You feel what I'm saying? And we're starting to see a lot of it. You feel me? A lot of it. Too much. Too much. I should not go into a nursing home and walk into a room and there's an 80-year-old in one bed and a 45-year-old in the next bed. You feel what I'm saying? They should not be roommates. They should not be roommates. And the messed up part is a lot of them are actually like staying for long periods of time when those beds can be reserved for people who actually need to be in a nursing home, who are up in age, might have suffered a stroke, might have just had a hip replacement, might have just fell and broke their hip. But we're seeing a lot of young people in there, and it's weird what's happening. It's a weird thing, man. I work at one place where a lot of young people are turning the place into like a oh man, turning it into a place that it shouldn't be. I got a dude that roams the hallways with a tablet and he just blasts loud hip hop, and the little old ladies just be like scared to come out of their rooms. Like it's just a bad look, man. It's just a bad look. I mean, nothing wrong with playing your music. I get it, but when you playing a lot of cussing through the through the tablet, and little old ladies literally don't want to come out of their rooms, it's a bad look. Oh man, got one dude who's going through real bad withdrawal, little loud and obnoxious. He's young, and he's got one of my poor little ladies scared to come out of her room. I try to get the little lady out for therapy. She says, is he out there? Is that young man out there? Because he's very loud, he's very rude, and I'm kind of scared of him. Like, yo, that kind of stuff shouldn't be happening in nursing homes. You feel what I'm saying? So this is what I mean when I say, it's not a good thing for young people to be ending up in places like this. It's really not. Really not. Whew. So if you need to tell somebody about this, if you got a young person in mind, or you see on a bad trajectory, on a path to end up in a situation like this, please, yo, show them this video. Show them this video. You got to take better care of your health. You have to take better care of your health. And you got to start, the younger you start, the better your trajectory is as you get older. The younger you start, the better your trajectory is. I know there's food deserts. I know you might live in a hood where there's not much available. And I know that bad food is so good. I know, because I was there. I used to eat that stuff every day. But if you can have a change of your thought process, if you can just have a different outlook, like I said, you might have to send this video to somebody you know, maybe a kid or grandkid, because the long-term effects of that, not good, not good. I've seen 35-year-olds in wheelchairs and sitting in wheelchairs for so long that they become contracted, meaning that if they go to stand up, they bent over because they've been sitting in a wheelchair for so long. I've seen that. I'm talking about the controllable cases. And like I said, I know some stuff is uncontrollable. I've seen the car accidents and the motorcycle accidents, but I'm talking about the people who come in. Usually it's substance abuse. So this is a don't do drugs video. That's what this is. This is a don't do drugs video. You know, nothing wrong with drinking a little bit. I get it, but I've seen people literally not be able to walk because of alcoholism. Not be able to walk. I mean, bad withdrawal to the point where all they can do is crawl around on the floor. Young age. So I say all that to say, y'all, please use this as a cautionary tale. If you watch this video and you're younger, man, be careful. Because the future of that type of lifestyle is not good. The long-term effects of that lifestyle ain't good. I do not want to see young people ending up in nursing homes. I usually don't see this in, like I said, the more affluent areas. When I work in the nursing homes in those areas, I usually typically see this in the urban areas. I'm from Baltimore City. Why do you think Johns Hopkins has such a good reputation? You know Johns Hopkins, right? Probably got one of the best reputations of hospitals in the world. Forget the United States, in the world. Why do you think that is? Do you know where Johns Hopkins is located? You familiar with Baltimore? You know where it's located at? Johns Hopkins is located in the heart of the hood. In the heart of the hood. So they see everything. All the bad things that can happen to a human being, they get it all. So their physicians have to be specially trained to deal with that stuff. I'm talking about things with babies. Oh man, things with babies, gunshot wounds, all of the crazy stuff that you see on Dateline, all of the crazy stuff that you see in some of these movies that can happen to people. Johns Hopkins sees it all. That's why that hospital is so good. So, in conclusion, y'all, please use this as a cautionary tale. You do not want to be young in a nursing home. You do not want to, that's not where you belong at. You belong out there living your life, enjoying your health, looking after your health, eating good food, real food. All right? But I'm ready to run ahead, get me a mango smoothie. I'll be right back. All right, y'all, I got me a mango smoothie. Oh man, I'm in heaven right now. Y'all follow this channel for a while. Y'all gonna see me stop for mango smoothies a lot. I got a couple spots I go to get them when I work at certain spots. One of the reasons I like working at different spots is I get to check out what's around the spot. What kind of new food places can I go to? But there's this one spot got some really good mango smoothies. But back to the topic, y'all. Another issue I'm seeing a lot with the younger generation, morbid obesity. Yeah, I say this in a few videos, and I'm gonna keep saying because it's a real problem, y'all. A real problem. Morbid obesity. I don't know, man. I don't know how to to change this. I don't know how to fight it, but I say this in this video to tell y'all how real it is. When I see someone who's morbidly obese in their 30s and 40s, man, it's a very, very cautionary tale. Like I said, this whole video is a cautionary tale. But we're starting to see more and more of them pop up into these nursing homes. You feel what I'm saying? So the food, you gotta be careful, man. You gotta understand it's by design. It is by design. You can't contribute to our $900 billion healthcare system if you're not sick. The system needs you to be sick. Don't be sick for the system. Please don't. All right? So keep that in mind. We're starting to see a lot of substance abuse and morbid obese young people. Young people. So keep that in mind. That's another aspect of what we're seeing from younger people ending up in nursing homes. So y'all, I just wanted to give y'all a cautionary tale of a trend that we're seeing. I report the news from these nursing homes, man. This is the news. This trend that does not look good for our society. We're starting to see it more and more, okay? And it's not a good trend. We do not need our young people to be ending up in facilities like this, getting assistance, you know, going into, you know, disability at such young ages, okay? So y'all, I just wanted to finish up on that note. Like I said, I'm sorry. This is not one of those, you know, make you laugh videos, but this is something that needs to be talked about in our healthcare system, in our society, okay? Because it's a real problem. It's a real problem. So with that said, y'all, I want to make sure I wish y'all a nice, happy Friday. Have a good weekend. You know, as always, make sure you respect your elders, respect the legends of America. Do your good deeds, man. Treat others good. Laugh. Please laugh. Don't lose your sense of humor. All right, I'm going to holler at y'all in the next video.